Welcome back to the Aon University 7 Series. Had a little bit of a sabbatical. The girls can have a shower, cool down, get something to eat. And this next game, we've got the University of Canberra up against Sydney University. What's your tip here, Shannon?
Yeah, I think Sydney Uni will be disappointed with their first match this morning with the 12-all draw against UTS, and I think we'll see them really bounce back. But I think it's going to be a tight contest. I wouldn't be writing Canberra off too early. They're a strong team, plenty of experience across the paddock. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tight battle. But I'm picking University of Sydney by, let's go, 2 tries.
2 tries. You heard it here first. Looking forward to this fixture. Sydney University obviously coming off a 15-all draw. They'll need to get on the scoreboard here. Important win for them in their campaign. Bit of a shout out to our partners here, Aon. Without their support, it'd be very difficult to maintain this competition. Shannon's been talking about it today, and such an important part of maintaining women in the ecosystem is tournaments like this. So crucial. So thank you for that continued partnership from Aon.
Yeah, and as you said there, Tommy, it's really crucial for the development and the pathways through Australian, I guess, to the top, to the Australian Women's Sevens program. And it gives these girls an incredible platform to play alongside some of those Sevens players, but also, I guess, blend the experience and youth of the up-and-coming. And it's great to see our sport is blossoming, and it's giving these kids and these women an opportunity to play Sevens at that next level. And thanks to the support for Aon and their continued partnership.
Absolutely. Funnily enough, of the current squad, 21 players, half have come through this 7 series and talked about the importance of keeping that ecosystem healthy of players, and so important to have that depth chart, particularly with the physicality of the game at the moment. So thanks, Aon, for your continued partnership. It's been going since 2017, 4th season in 2021. Great to be here on the university format, following off the American style system. It's great to be partnering with the universities. Obviously, Sydney University have done a great job. Say the benchmark, and as we've seen in the Shoot Shield, where teams are choosing to meet that benchmark. So it's great that they're emulating that in the women's sevens format. Looking forward to a good clash here between the Canberrans and the students. Looks like they're making their way out onto the field now. Some lovely acoustic tones in the background down at Eastern Suburbs.
Bit of cloud cover coming over as well, which has really dropped the degrees by a couple here. But as we saw in the initial games, fast track, bounce the ball very even and very fair. And it is sure to be a tight contest as the two teams start to make their way out onto the field. University of Sydney led by the pink headgear and Piper Duck. And Ella Ryan leading out University of Canberra.
This is going to be a cracking game. As we've noticed in the last few games, Shannon, probably an area of work-ons is probably that kickoff. That's been an area which has probably been a little bit lacking today. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think the kickoff is a crucial game of the sevens, and it's something that both teams need to be able to knuckle down. You really want it to go 10 so that there is a contest around the ball. Ella Ryan will be the kicker for University of Canberra. And I would have thought Laurie Kramer for University of Sydney. But as you say, it's an integral part of our game. And if you can make that competitive and even get the ball back, it definitely puts you on the front foot.
Canberrans here heading towards the Bondi end with the kickoff. It's a nice kick by Ella Ryan. University catches the ball, shifting to the left. Piper Duck. Oh, straight over the top of Claudia Obst. Still going, Piper Duck. She's taking some stopping. Still going. Slammed to the ground. University shift to the right here. They've got some space on the outside. Good offload on the inside there. Freya Cahill's brought down hard. University, good line to the left here. The shifty. Duck shifts well. Claudia Nielsen finds space up the middle. And they won't be stopping her.
Yeah, a bit of a juggle there from Isla Norman Bell, but plenty of composure there. And just as you said, found Claudia Nielsen there. She's actually from Tamworth and a hockey background. So really interesting to see her come over to rugby, but a clean set of heels there. She dots down 5-0, and I think Laurie Kramer, we're thanking this one, and she slots it from in front.
We've seen the importance of conversions in the earlier game, so that's going to make a big play there. 7-0, it's huge. Great little try from Claudia Nielsen. Opportunistic, wasn't much on. Found some space, weave to the middle, under the post for a 7-0 score.
A lot better to start there from University of Sydney. Nerves are gone from that first round, and really good to see him put a positive step forward here.
Clean catch by Canberra. They shift to the left. Alana Ryan shifts over to Obst. Finds some space back on the inside. It's picked up by Alana Ryan, who's hit hard in a tackle. Good breakdown work there. Looks to be Sydney University player on their feet. Clean turnover.
Nielsen again. She's been in everything in the early minutes.
2 big plays there from Nielsen. It's a quick tap. University look to shift. They're a bit flat here. Cut back to the right. Nielsen again. Finds some space on the right-hand side. Dots it down for a score. 3 big plays from Nielsen.
She's been in absolutely everything in these early minutes of this round 2 match. I like the way Isla Norman Bell there. She just held up the position there, waited for something to happen. One of the Canberra girls overtracked, and then she spun it back right to Laurie Kramer, who's got a decent pass on her, fullback for the Wallaroos, but she's hit Claudia Nielsen there on the chest, and she's finished off. She's been absolutely everything so far.
Could be good.
Oh, what a kick.
14 zip. Great play there by Laurie Kramer. You're absolutely right, Shannon. Kramer recognised the space was up there. Up to the right-hand side. Canberra over-tracking. Great vision.
That's a
perfect kick-off as well. On the money.
Oh.
Knocked on there by Bridget Clark.
Great kick there from Norman Bell.
Yeah.
Bridget
Perfect
Clark
execution.
here, number 6. Unfortunate knock on there, but she's on debut this weekend. She's come through the Cubs program. She's got younger brothers and older brothers as well, so it looks like she's made her way into rugby from a bit of backyard footy.
Coach!
No doubt. It's great to see another young product coming through the ranks.
University starting on their knees at the scrum. I haven't seen that before.
A little bit old school, but
Yeah.
maybe getting everyone in sync.
Yeah, on body. Good scrum from University.
Same tunnel. Same tunnel.
Very dominant scrum there.
Make sure we're pushing straight, not up.
Maybe there's something in that knees tactic.
Yeah, some people say, sevens, there's not a bit of contesting in that scrum, but when I played with Sydney Uni last year, it definitely was every scrum you packed, it was time to go and try and get it back. So they like to put a lot of pressure on.
Renowned for their set piece at University, take great pride in it. As the Canberrans find space on the outside to Alana Ryan. Great pass there. Good tackle by Nielsen. Keep the ball alive, the Canberrans. Looks to be Claudia Obst. Good long place. Great line speed here from University. They've shut it down well. It's Vaya with the carry. Good line up here at University. Oh, brought down in a hard tackle there. University defender. Canberra not really going anywhere here. Good defence here from the Sydney University side. Some carry there from Mason Spice. Shifted out from Gilroy to Spillane. Vaya, she's found a bit of space. Brought down hard by Piper Duck. Nielsen's on her feet. Great turnover there by the University team. Started by, ooh.
Through the gap. Not straight,
Not sure if I necessarily agree with that call by the referee. I thought that turnover was clean.
Pretty fair, I thought, as well. Tough one there on Freya Clayhills as Canberra gets us back underway. They need to be playing at the other end of the field.
The old show and go. Good tackle. University player on their feet. Great turnover. Clinical. Play there from the number 5, Norman Bell. And she goes herself. She's a bit isolated here. She pops it out. Piper Duck gives the shift away. Great hand there. Freya Clayhills. Clinical from University, Shannon.
Yeah, they've really turned it up in this second round. First round, they're a little bit jittery, a little bit nervous. Speaking to a few players after their match, they just weren't quite on the same page. But you can see here, they've gone back to the drawing board for this second round match, and they are being very clinical. Every opportunity, they're getting down that Canberra half and coming away with points.
Suffocating defence there from the University side.
10 seconds.
Hitting Canberra out. Give them no room to move. It's a turnover, though, for Norman Bell. And that's 21 zip.
I think she missed it.
Oh, she missed it?
I think she missed it.
19, sorry. 19 zip. Clinical execution there from Sydney University. Ruthless. Jeez, that's another great kick.
Yeah, not 10.
Ooh. Unlucky one.
Not 10.
Jeez, that was touch and go. Wasn't much in that. Sydney University side,
It's in the middle.
clinical execution. Their skills have been outstanding.
Key target there off the kickoff using Bridget Clark's height there as well. Something they'll look to exploit.
Ella Ryan, great step there. Pass to Mason Spice.
Down,
Looks to be
well
knocked on.
2 off your feet.
Laurie Kramer there just coming off her
Yeah,
feet.
take off
Ella
her feet.
Ryan. Mason Spice. She can create something.
Great step off the right. She's still going. Links up well. Finds Ops. Finds Gilroy. Inside pass. Ops backing up. Second effort. Great double touch. University player on their feet.
You've got the ball.
It's clinical from Sydney University.
Oh, unlucky there. I think it was Freya Clayhill's there working back, getting the turnover. Laurie
Great body
Kramer, an unfortunate knock on, but as you said, they're great body position over the ball, nice and strong and low, survived the clean out. Looks like we're going into half time. Geez, Canberra had an opportunity there at the back end of that first half.
Oh, you're right, Shannon. They certainly did, but sure and poised performance from Sydney University side. Very patient, allowing Cameron to do all the work, fire all the shots, and then clinical execution when the ball came their way off turnover ball. They haven't done much work, have they?
No, I think Sydney Uni's been, as you said, been very clinical. They missed that in their first round match, and that's something they've obviously tightened up. Canberra, on the other hand, they're really struggling to get outside their 22. And you can see when they do get down the other end, things are starting to happen. So really important that they, in attack, they play with a bit more width, a bit more depth, try and really draw apart that Sydney Uni defensive line, because the Sydney Uni team, they are probably a bigger team across the paddock. They need to make a move laterally, make them run, make them chase, and things will start to open in the second half.
Absolutely right, Shannon. Sydney University side done a great job of absorbing the pressure. Just letting Canberra do all the work can be a little bit more exhausting holding on to the ball than defending, particularly if you're just clinical in your low chop tackle focus. University, very mature performance from them. They're pretty happy coaches at half time, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say they'd be pretty happy with the performance, but really important that their troops really put the foot down here. And I think for Canberra, they just got to be a lot more composed. They got to grind a little bit harder, grind this Sydney Uni team down, and they've really just got to play the ball at the other end. You know, they're a young, talented team with plenty of experience as well, but they just got to hold on to that ball and attack. Their defence is doing well, but it's in attack. Their execution isn't quite there. It's giving Sydney Uni that ball back, and we can see that's why they're chasing the scoreboard now, 19-0 down as the start of the second half.
Looks like Nielsen's getting a break. 2 tries. She's done enough, it would seem. And University with the kickoff. Heading towards the Bondi Beach end. Norman Bell. Is it Norman Bell? Yep, Norman Bell with the kickoff. Oh, that's a shank. It's almost on the 7th hole at Willara.
First one, she was kicking them really sweet in that first half. But good opportunity here for Ella Ryan and University of Canberra.
Oh, a little bit of footwork there. Straight
She's
through. She's Ella Ryan. Great footwork. Picked up by Ops. University player on their feet. Malika.
Well done. Great turnover.
Clinical. University want to slow it down here, surely.
Ella Ryan there, a little bit of a jink. You thought nothing was obviously just slid through. She didn't have the support of her teammates.
Malika. Great little bit of footwork there. Gets the pass away too. Finds Piper Duck.
Bridget Clark.
Clark shows some wheels. Should be hard to stop. Great cover defence tackle there. Mason Spice. Who else? And the counter ruck too.
Wow.
She's done everything.
Bridget Clark, great run down that. that far Solon, but met equally by Lily Mason Spice. She needed to make that tackle. Gets back up to her feet, forces the knock on at that ruck. Could have been doors closed if Sydney Uni crossed then. But great defensive working back from Mason Spice.
Great second effort there. Worked hard to get across, made the tackle, made the turnover, forced the error. Canberra, time will be running out for them. Sydney University starving Canberra of opportunities. Alana Ryan steps inside. She's brought down. Canberra shift to the right. Brought down hard by Piper Duck, who's on her feet now. Good counter ruck. Canberra recycle the ball. Not really going anywhere here again. This is good patient defence by the University side. Players held up. There should be a more. Canberra shift to the left. Oh, great step. 2-on-1. Oh. Great footwork there from Claudia Ops. Stepped away. Great 2-on-1 opportunity. University though. This has been the performance of the day from them. They've been really controlling, haven't they, Shannon?
Yeah, they have. They've been really controlling, just trusting in their D, making sure the players are going to make that tackle, just really putting that pressure on University of Canberra. We see they're chasing that scoreboard, but they're just putting on that little bit of extra pressure, making those forcing those knock-ons. Another platform here. Norman Bell off the back.
Great pass. Had to be tighter there. The gap was in the middle.
You're fine.
University with the cycle.
No. Not rolling.
Just slow things down here. Set piece move, surely. Shifted out. Norman Bell finds Malika. Great skills. Offloaded away to Bella. Pulled down hard. Good knock on there. Yep. Great play from Malika. Created a 2-on opportunity. Outside. In space. Great cover defence tackle there from the Canberra side.
It's not gone.
Not a huge amount of Boston University. They've had all the territory. Great trust in the defence. Forcing the mistakes from Canberra. Very, very absorbing, mature performance from the University side. They'll be happy with this one.
I think they will. A really good opportunity here to put even more pressure on the University of Canberra. Canberra's got to get out their own 22 here. There's a scrum 5 metres out. There's going to be huge pressure come scrum time, and that Sydney Uni defence is going to be pushing up.
Very dominant scrum from University again. Canberra shift. They go to the left. It's to be Staines. She's brought down.
On the ground first. On the ground
University
first.
penalised there, going off their feet. Freya Clayheels. Canberra shift left. It's Ops. Can't find a support.
Oh,
Now she's found her. It's Staines. Offloads again. Piper Duck brings it down hard. Canberra shift to the right. Pass from Staines a bit loopy. Great unders line there. And it goes away as well.
Wilson.
Great tackle. Sure that ball's out. Great counter from Sydney University there. Staines arrives to clear it. It's Ops. So that's Mason Spice. Open space. She'll take some stopping. Test Staines. That's the most amount of possession we've seen from the Canberra side. And sure enough, Staines found some space. Great try there. It's probably the best passage of play we've seen from them, Shannon.
Yeah, they were really composed there. They got the ball to their speed. Tessa Staines, the inside player, the centre, just able to drag in Piper Duck there, then pop the ball over the top to Staines, and a clean set of heels. We spoke about her in round 1. She's a really good up-and-coming prospect. Leeton Express, they call her, and she's been marked as one to watch. Ella Ryan, conversion successful.
19-7. I'll have to score soon, Canberra. Not in a whole lot of rush to get back. Got to get this ball back now. Is there any chance of coming out on top of this game. University look to slow the clock. Well taken there by O'Donnell. She's done a good job. Norman Bell. Piper Duck offloads to the left.
No play on.
It's Malika. Finds space.
Great leg
Great
drive.
carry
Look at
from her.
that.
She's still going. Gets long ball. That's quick ball as well. Great play from Malika.
Oh,
Pass wasn't
Unlucky.
exactly great from there from Berry. Malika did everything right.
yeah.
Great lead drive from her. Generates a quick ball. That should be the breather that University need to close this game out.
Yeah, really important University Canberra here. They can finish this game on a positive note. It's 19-7, but they've got another attacking opportunity. Ella Ryan with the scrum feed.
Canberra shift to the left. They got numbers.
Get it
2
to
on 1.
Staines.
There's the space. Oh,
Oh,
disappointing there
unlucky.
for the Canberra side. Jeez. Ops did really, really well to find space. Tess Staines on the outside. They'll be frustrated with that. Sydney University, too good. 19-7 in that fixture. Just too little too late for the Canberra side, wasn't there, Shannon?
Yeah, I think Canberra got a little bit gun shy at the start. They were a little bit nervous, I think. But credit to Sydney Uni where credit's due. They really put them under the chokehold. They parked themselves down there inside that Canberra 22. Every time they went down there, they came away with points. So really good performance there from Sydney Uni. I think they turned a page there. Round 1, they're a little bit behind the 8 ball, but round 2, they've really shown that they're a team to be in contention come tomorrow afternoon.
Absolutely. Sydney University, far more dominant performance than from the first game. They'll be happy with that. Very, very confident feeling result for them. Kicked off the field. We've now got our second game. Nova Castrians up against UTS. What's your tip here, Shannon?
I think it's going to be a really tight
It's a
one.
tight one, won't it?
Really
Yeah.
tight, I think. You know, University of New South Wales, Newcastle, I should say. They got a lot of really young, good talents in there. We saw Jess Southwell in the first game. She's, very talented player. UTS has a really good balance of youth and experience across their team. So, I think it's going to be UTS, but I'm only going to pick it by 1 try, if that.
Going to be a tight one here. UTS has a lot of firepower, but that's touched on by Shannon there. Got some firepower in this Newcastle side as well. See Southwell on the field,
No,
though.
I think she's not on. She's not starting. She might be,
Having a breather.
on the bench to start this one.
Great kick there from the
What a
UTS
kick.
side. Found some grass out the back there, and
What a start for UTS. Tan Kavuna.
this ball, when the ball hits the ground on this poly-track deck, it really does bounce.
It's not a bad tactic, Plug it deep, back your defence here. First opportunity.
Advantage UTS at the start. Goldsmith with the line-out throw. It's been pinched as well. UTS finds space here. Numbers on the outside. It's
Maya
Stewart.
Stewart.
Stewart's gone straight through.
Wow.
Clinical from the UTS side. From the kick-off to the line-out steal to the turnover ball. Great spatial awareness from Stewart. Recognised the space up front. Standing start.
Very good start. You said it there. They won the line out. They got the ball wide. They knew they had the speed out there. They had Mia Wood at centre. Little in and away. Stopped the defence. And over the top to Maya Stewart. Conversion successful as well to follow.
Adds the extras. UTS. Clinical from them. Newcastle. Slip at the wheel, Shannon.
Yeah, I think it's on the early stages here, though, but really important that they're composed. They've just got to hold on to that ball. It came from the deep restart, the turnover at the line out, but they haven't had the ball yet, so they've got to hold on to this ball with this kickoff.
Great deep kick there from Kavanagh. She's found grass again. Oh, it's still bouncing. Picked up there by the number 12, Courtney Curry. She's brought down hard. UTS on their feet. Outstanding turnover. She goes quickly as well.
Tatum Bird.
down, play there by Bird. Then the tap was taken on the mark, but it doesn't matter. UTS have numbers to their left. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Step inside. Oh, great
There we
backing up
go.
there. Kavanagh backing up on the inside. But it was Maya Stewart. That's another involvement from her.
Started this game really well. Came off the bench in that last match. But really good use of the ball there from UTS. They had the ball on the right-hand sideline off the quick tap of Tatum Bird. They've brought the ball back this way to their speed and Maya Stewart. She's able to hold off one or two defenders. And Tian there, she's just crossed over. Good support, as all halves should be. Johnny on the spot and conversion successful.
It goes back to that kickoff, doesn't it? How many times have we seen it? It's such a huge part of the game. Got to get your set piece execution right.
Newcastle hasn't had this ball yet. Both times off the kickoff, they've let it bounce. They need to correct that and make sure they catch it on the full and retain the ball for kickoff.
Cavan's gone left here. Then taken by Bradford. She's done well. Gentle. Great leg drive. Goldsmith clears it. Lateral here. Courtney Curry. She's isolated. She's turned over by UTS. Slight knock on there.
Unlucky there. You can just see UTS there. They're really trying to put the pressure on in their D. They're getting up. They're making sure that University of Newcastle can't get outside them. But good turnover work there from Tatum Bird. She's probably one of the smaller players out on the field, but she definitely battles well above her body weight. A Randwick product and a really good come from a touch football background. She's smart as well. She's studying law, so impressive character.
Newcastle up on the outside here. Gentle finds Goldsmith. Goldsmith, good footwork. She finds space in the middle. Support. Brought hard down by Stewart. Great tackle. Knock on. She turned there by Kavanagh. Kavanagh's caught. Bird there in support. Murphy there too. She clears it. Great little footwork there from the UTS side. Show and go. Brought down hard there by Gentle. UTS look to clear. Finding space on the outside. Kavanagh finds Murphy. Murphy still going. Finds space on the outside. Shut the gate. It's Bird. Tatum Bird. No one's going to stop her. That's clinical from UTS. How good was it? How good was the execution skills there?
You said that. Absolutely clinical. They had the ball. They were composed. They took a settler here on this near sideline. But then they got the ball out to Mahalia Murphy. She's a dangerous weapon. She just got slightly on the outside, managed to get that winger to bite a little bit, and then put Tatum Bird away on that far sideline, who showed decent speed to get down that sideline. Great early stages in this first half for UTS.
Conversion looks successful. It's 24-0. Tell you what, this second round, separating the wheat from the chaff.
UTS has really ramped it up. They obviously had the 13-all draw in their first match, but they've really turned a page here. You can see everyone's on the same page, supporting each other, but it's really their defence. Their defence is putting University of Newcastle under enormous pressure.
Kickoff's taken that time. Good take there from Bradford. Offer to Gentle. Knock on. That's three incredibly good kickoffs from the UTS side, and fortunately, catalyst for this result has been the ability of Newcastle to execute their kickoff receptions.
You just see that. They're just putting under enormous pressure. Sky Churchill there, chasing up, as all good forwards should do, back up their kicker, and she's put the pressure on there and forced the knock on to give UTS another opportunity.
Suffocating from the UTS side. I'll come away with points here, I suspect, as well. Finding space on the outside. Shift on the outside. Brought hard down by Gentle. Offloaded again there. Looks to be...
Ooh.
RTS recycled the ball well. Clinical work with the breakdown by UTS. Murphy's calling for it out left. They go quick. Kavanagh finds Murphy. Murphy's going. Brought down hard. Cabba's at the back. She scoots to the right. Inside goes.
Oh.
Offloads, finds Murphy. Murphy's still going. Strong in contact, Murphy is. Finds Kavanagh. Shifting it out. Numbers on the outside. Brought hard down by Gentle. Finds Kavanagh. Kavanagh shifts it. Murphy's on the out here. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Churchill tries to stop it.
Done well.
Too little, too late. Sky Churchill. Great left foot jig there. That was impressive.
Impressive individual try there, but it really comes back to the composure of UTS in attack. Like, they're just starting to grind down University of Newcastle, but it's the way they're holding on to that ball. They're working really well together. They're working hard on their threes, and they're able to grind them down and create these opportunities. And Sky Churchill there, she's been able to cross for the try. Great hard work for this UTS team in this first half.
Clinical performance from the UTS side. Sean touched upon the execution of the kickoff, ability of Newcastle, secure possession and exit. It's been very much at the heart of this result. 26-0 UTS. Have had all the possession, all the territory. They well and truly deserve to be leading this game by 26 points.
Yeah, it's a huge first half from UTS, but I think, you know, Newcastle won't go away here. They haven't capitalised on their opportunities. In attack, they've been able to turn the ball over way too easily and give UTS that opportunity. So really important here that they start this second half fresh, clear the slate from that first half, and really, you know, try to get back in the score. Well, they get one try and then they might see a change of momentum. But at the moment, the momentum is all with UTS. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting second half. As I said, you really got to just hold on to that ball. This year, team, they will get tired. They will start to, you know, it's really hot here. The playing surface is plenty of heat generating off that as well. But really important they have a positive start here, University of Newcastle, and try to maintain, I guess I should say hold, that momentum of UTS has had all this first half.
Newcastle fine. Get a kick off. They'll need to secure possession at the very least. Try and assert some dominance in this game and get on the scorecard.
Green, you're good.
He's back on the field.
Yep.
Newcastle,
you're good.
Played just about every single try Newcastle scored in their previous game against Canberra. So see what she can do. It's a great kick on the money. Oh, disappointing there. Barber couldn't regather it. Southwell, that was literally on a dime.
Yeah, great kick there from Southwell. As you said, Tasman Barber, unfortunately, just knock on, but that could have been the first real opportunity for University of Newcastle. They needed really strong D up here, stay connected in their back line. We've seen Mia Wood at the centre for UTS really take them on the out, so they need to tighten up and make sure they D up here in Newcastle.
UTS, solid scrum. Great tap there by Southwell. UTS finds some space. Maleka's brought down. Kavanagh shifts it out. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Gentle comes across and cover defence. Brought down hard. Kavanagh finds some space on the outside. She's brought down. Great defence there from the Newcastle side. Good breakdown pressure. Kavanagh. Crossfield kick. That's rogue. Space here on the outside for Barber. She's found space. Brought down hard by White. Southwell finds space. Gets the bounce.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Southwell.
Wow.
We'll call that a full Fortuitous ricochet.
Yeah, I think it was off the ref's foot there, and it sort of, I guess, went to her advantage. But you could see there, Newcastle were able to put UTS under the pressure, and they went to the kick, which created that opportunity. So really good defensive work there from the team there of Newcastle. But again, the excellence and the vision of Southwell, put the kick in behind. Yes, got a lucky ricochet, but you know she's got the vision and the skill to do it.
Strike rate for chips, regathers, and scoring is 100%. She's 4 for 4.
Impressive, very impressive. You know, you don't see it a lot in sevens, but when it's on, you know, Southwell's able to. That's a decent nudge from the sideline as well.
Jeez. Great vision there from Southwell, as we said. That's MacArthur. Almost successful with the points, unfortunately not. 26-5. 4.5 minutes to go. Jeez, the impact of Southwell is telling.
When you're ready.
She's definitely an impressive youngster and one to look out for all weekend. But really important, the whole Newcastle team rallies around here. Great kickoff again.
Barber.
Advantage.
Tests it.
Offside.
Picked up by the UTS side. Numbers to the right. Shifted. Cadner. Gentle's bumped off. Oh! And that is the number 2, Betty Cooler. Outstanding play there. Gentle trying to chat. No, Betty Cooler. Too little, too late. That's especially that side. Great job moving away. Tiptoeing down the sideline, Shannon.
Yeah, from Liv White, that one. You know, the bigger player, got the 2 defenders in, copped the bump as well, and over the top to the winger. She's got plenty of speed, Cooler, and she's able to dash 16 metres down this near touch line and cross for UTS. Not, unfortunately, they're straight into the upright. But 31-5.
Complementary skill set in the 87s. We saw the physicality there. Great little footwork by the number 12, Olivia White. Found on the outside,
When you're
Betty
ready, mate.
Cooler. Physicality and need speed and set. Need both skills, don't you, Shannon?
That's it. You need the best of both worlds. You see there, Liv White just taking her on the out, got the fend, got bumped from Gentle, but had the vision and the skills to pop it out to Cooler.
Again. That's the kind of little mental error that has been plaguing this Newcastle side all day. That's probably their 4th error off the kickoff reception.
Yeah, they've really struggled to catch that ball in the full, whether it's their placement and their positioning off their restart. They've really got to be able to catch that ball in the full to give you every opportunity to be able to play off it. Interesting line out here. UTS got the last one off Newcastle. Can they correct?
Been pinched by UTS yet again. Slammed it a touch, however. So Newcastle got a second bite at the cherry. Look to go quick. They found Barber. She's found some space on the right hand side. She's trying to imitate Southwell, but that's gone out.
Out on the full.
Right idea. Probably not the execution she was after.
They're trying everything, University of Newcastle. They knew that they didn't have a line out time. They go to the quick line out. The ball probably needed to come out this way. Come out to the wingers. Madison MacArthur on this near touch line with the white headgear on, just to get away from that traffic where the line out was. UTS, another perfect opportunity and platform here. Oh, it's gone the other way. Here we go.
Goldsmith finds Southwell. What's she going to do? She's going to go herself. Gets the offload away to MacArthur. Offloads again. Oh, how about the footwork? Curry.
Oh, what a finish.
That's the try of the day.
That is impressive.
Great footwork there, team effort. Southwell found MacArthur. Great bit of footwork there by Courtney Curry.
Yeah.
Hit it away. Showed a little bit of Beji Marshall on the acceleration on the
Yeah.
outside. Jeez. It's Newcastle side. Showed a bit of fight in the second half. They might win the second half.
They definitely have showed plenty of fight and really good work there from Curry. Kept their feet on. Little jink, left, right. Southwell makes conversion successful.
That's 31-12. Only 45 seconds to go, though.
Probably a little bit too late, I think, for University of Newcastle. But you can see there's plenty of talent on show there, and if they can hold on to that ball, they can actually start to grind down teams. They've just got to stay in that battle early on.
Plenty of resilience shown by them as well. Another great kick.
Here we go.
Tap back to Goldsmith. Finds Southwell. Shifts outside to Leaney. Leaney with the fend on White. She's brought down. Lee's still going. Southwell. I'll have it. The dummy. She must get the offload away. No, she's still going. She won't need it. What an individual effort there from Southwell. How about the dummy?
Yeah, the big dummy had me fooled here sitting on the sideline. So she's a very young, as we've said all day, talented prospect. But really important the team rallies around her. She can't do everything by herself, but individual brilliance there. The dummy got half court, but then had enough leg drive and kick to get out of it and finish it. And dot over right on the full-time bell.
Going to end the game at 31-19, I would say. Castrians won the second half 19-5, but 26-0 at half-time. It was too late, wasn't it, Shannon?
Yeah, it was a little bit too late, as you said, but there's plenty to build on for University of Newcastle. We're going to see them, you know, I guess develop. They're a new team into the competition this year, but they've got plenty of talent across the board, and you can see there they've won the second half. If they can do that and put in 2 performances like that each half, they're going to go a long way on day 2 of this tournament.
Absolutely. So, predictions. We talked about the 2 teams that we thought were going to be there at the end. Thoughts, recommendations, changes, observations?
Yeah, I think we're going to see UCS and Sydney in the final tomorrow. I think they've really grown from their first game with